What's going on, people? Welcome to the fourth dimension. It's Ken Jackson here. Welcome back to the fourth dimension. I hope you guys are doing well as always, looking out for your family, checking on your friends. I hope you guys are finding jobs out there. I know a lot of us out here jobless. Praying for you guys, hoping you guys can make it through your next bills. I'm looking at all these cars that's passing by. Empty parking lot right next to fast food restaurants though, but it's quiet. That's good. Anyway, look out for your family, check on your friends, make sure everybody's doing well. I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know how you're doing in the comments. You know, I respond to you guys. Let's hop right into this review. 2010 Honda Accord LX automatic, 2.4 liter 4-cylinder engine. My friend has let me borrow this car, a good friend. I appreciate that. Oh, you know what, let me fix my pants, bro. I apologize in advance. Anyway, you got my friend let me borrow this car so I can review it. You know, I've done a Honda before. Everybody's been in a Honda pretty much. Plenty of Hondas riding around in the streets. But we're gonna go on an in-depth tour for you guys that are looking for an Accord, a full-size sedan, 2010 and up. Something basic to get you and your family around the streets. Let's hop right into it. Quick walk around 2010 Honda Accord. Nice blue. No sunroof on this LX model. One exhaust outlet. Nice little lights in the back. You get some nice, kind of nice 16-inch rims. These are not alloy. They feel nice too, nice and firm. And they look pretty good. They're still in good condition. Small little walk around. Just check and see that the mirrors fold. You know we're gonna touch everything. That indentation right there makes it seem like the mirror will fold. So there might be a switch, or maybe it was just placement for the higher models, the higher trim levels. I kind of like this right here. This little line going through. It's a little different, you know. Headlights, aftermarket, you can see right through it. These just got put in here. That's an LED bulb. It was halogen at first. You got your LED, incandescent turn signals, halogen fog lights, halogen high beams, which is just fine. No fog lights. I like this shot. That's a nice shot. All four of the rims are still in good condition. Honda makes good cars, you guys know that. You can put regular fuel up in this. Obviously, it's a 4-cylinder. You got an option to put 93 octane to help the engine perform better or give you better gas mileage. Of course, at the cost of paying more money, but it's understandable. Standard car, very standard. And that's just fine. It doesn't sit too high, it doesn't sit too low. It looks good on the street. You can make it look better. Nothing wrong with this car. No turn signals on the mirrors. Let's check the trunk space. So here's your key fob for the LX model. Got your panic, unlock, lock, trunk. Simple, straight to the point. It's just fine. Trunk space. I regret to inform you guys once again that I'm unprepared. The only numbers I have are slight numbers for the engine, but we will get into the cubic foot, the overall length, curb weight and everything in a few minutes. We're gonna finish this walk around. I'm gonna give you guys stats on this vehicle. Nice size trunk space. It does get a little bit narrow, a little bit more narrow than the competition. We all know the Honda's a competition, Honda's straight competition, which is Toyota and Nissan. And of course, overseas, you got Ford and Chevy. Ford Ford Fusion, Ford Taurus. You got the Altima, the Maxima, the Avalon. Some of us prefer how these Hondas run. Fold your seats down, spare tire underneath. you're losing a lot of bass. When they do this, when they just put the frame, no cushions, no insulation, your sound is escaping. And like, you want your sound to be enclosed to you. I mean, it's fine if you want everybody to hear your music, but all that bare bones stuff, you lose a lot of sound and you get a lot more rattle. This is the full size sedan from Honda. You'd expect better from that, but that's okay. You got your bulbs under here, your license plate. No trunk switch under here. So if you lose your key, I don't know how you're gonna get into the trunk. That's if your door is locked, you know. Let's open the hood real quick. The car still looks good. Yes, I know there's a few scratches and dents on there, but the car runs well. It's a 2010. You can expect most of this stuff to be like not perfect, but what you really want to know is the suspension good, the brakes still good. You still got the factory wheels on there, dude. And they look good. All you gotta do is clean them up. They look good. Let me open the hood real quick. We got the hood prop in the area. I don't know why. Honest with you, I do not like hood props because I feel like I want to have the springs and the hood prop to make sure that the hood stays up, especially if you kind of bump into the car. I don't know, it's just not as secure to me. And you pay a little bit extra for the full size Honda. I think you should, a little more standard features to be put in place, even if it is the base model of the full size. 4-cylinder Honda engine, 177 horsepower. Easy to work on. Easy to work on. Plenty of space. Who are you chasing? Oh, that's the ambulance. Ambulance been going around here a lot lately. Anyway, back to the car. Remember, easy to work on. Plenty of space, plenty of room in here. That's what you want, man. That's what you want. All them engine covers. You go. All them engine covers and the tight spaces. You don't want that, man, because you can't work on your stuff. If you're a mechanic or if you know a little bit about cars, you're decent with it. You know how to change your headlight bulbs. That's easy to get to, which is beautiful. You know, you want your space, man. You want to be able to dig up in and change the alternator. Alternator is right there. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Anyway, intake, battery, easy to get to, headlights, alternator placement. You got your belt, brake fluid, washer fluid right there. Everything's easy to get to. You got plenty of working room, plenty of room to do add-ons or anything that you want, as long as the car can handle it. It's pretty good. Let's hop into the back seat. I'm gonna do one more slow little walk around. We're gonna get into this back seat. Now it's getting kind of dark, so bear with me. You know, cameras gotta adjust to the darkness and all that other stuff. Anyway, we in the back seat, right? You know what time it is. Let's hear that installation. Let me fix that. Okay. That sounds good, dude. Sounds good. Let me let this plane go by. As I was saying, see this installation? It's good. It's good. I apologize in advance friend of mine. I'm about to slam your door. Anyway, nice day at work. Got you some good food. Ordered pizza and all that. Finna drive home all safely. Get into the car all calm. Nice. Once again, PS5 coming out, but you didn't get the pre-order, so now you gotta watch everybody else play it, so you pissed. A little bit of shakage. No rumbling from the frame. This is nice. It doesn't sound too hollow, you know. You close it and it's solid and you're done. That's it. No extra aftershock, after effect type stuff. Anyway, in the back seat is leaned back a little bit, as you can tell. Driver's seat's pushed up. This is leaned back. I don't know if it's all the way back, but I'm kind of slouched. Check out my leg room. I'm gonna sit up straight. Check out my headroom. So let me show you. The roof line is right here. Right here. So I got plenty of room. I got plenty of headroom. Slouch again. Got your map pockets. Driver and passenger. That's good. You got your cloth seats. Interior, plain, basic, straight to the point. That's fine. That's okay. Count your speakers. 1, 2. None in the door for the passengers in the back. 3, 4. You got a tweeter on each side. And you should have another one straight up front next to the defrost. So getting a total of like 6 speakers, basically. 6 to 7 speakers, right? Still sounds okay. Aftermarket stereo, so the system sounds a little better than factory. But like I said, it's the LX. This is for you guys that just want to get something. Either for your family, you need a car, or maybe you had a great car and it got totaled and you're looking for a Honda. You just want something basic. Great gas mileage is up there in the 20s. It's 4-cylinder. For the city, it's up there in the 20s, like 21, 22. On the highway, you're getting like 30. It's a great car, man. Great space. Armrests, cup holders, easy access to the trunk, and you can lock it. That is good. You got handles right here, electronic window controls. I know you can barely see because it's kind of dark, but it's kind of like beige, kind of like a dirty gray, slate gray going on up in here. And then you got hard touch plastic. I don't know, it feels soft, but it also feels like hard plastic. It's kind of soft. It's like really thin. It's really thin. Don't get me wrong, it feels okay. It's just really thin. Got your plastic molding up in here. Of course, right down here, no cushion, except right here, which is, once again, it's soft, but it's really thin. Bunch of plastic going around on these doors. Map pockets, once again. No AC vents in the back. Why not? Why not, Honda? Why would you do that? Maybe they did it later on in the generation, but why no AC vents in the back? Standard features, man. Give more standard features, which you're probably already doing now in 2018 models and all that other stuff. But anyway, handles up here. Interior light, none back here. None back here for the passengers. For your rear seat passengers. Anything else I'm missing in the back? You got your child hooks in the back, child anchors. These seats feel pretty good. They feel comfortable. Not gonna lie. Feel a little bit comfortable. You got your 60-40 split going on for the seats, for the back seats, to give you more cargo space. That's about it for the back seat. There's never much to do back here. So let's move on to the front. Into the front seat, the driver's seat. Let's listen. Good close. Good. Get one more in. Still sounding good. Let's get a hard close. It's kind of medium, wasn't it? I'm sorry for slamming your door, but let's get a hard slam in, man. Still sounds just as good as the back seats. That's good. Now I do that because sometimes the front of the car, everything in the front will seem fine and the trunk will be okay, but you get to the rear passengers and they cheap out on it. Sometimes there's soft touch up here and they put hard plastic all back there. And Chevy is one of them companies that do that. That is disgusting. But anyway, they'll cheap out on stuff and you don't want that. And I don't want you to give your money or give a sale to a company that's gonna be cheap with you, cheap out on some crap when they could just like satisfy your customer, man. You're spending all this money on these cars, and most of the time, to be honest with you, we advertising it because your friend gets in here and he's like, man, this is a nice car. What year is this? Oh, it's a 2010 Honda Accord. Oh my God. Blah blah blah. You know how it be when you have people and you get a nice new car. Halogen bulbs up here for the mirrors. I gotta scoot the seat back a little bit. There we go. Just to let you know, you can change these lights out. Put LEDs in here. Put a cool white up in here. It'll look so much better. Your map lights, halogen 2, sunglass holder. And to change out these lights, it does not cost that much. It's like you can get a cool white for like $10, and it's gonna go in every light in your car. They're gonna give you at least 6 to 7 or 6 or 8 to a pack, and you're gonna change out all these bulbs, and it's real easy. Obviously, turn the battery off. You don't have to do that. Like I said, aftermarket stereo, no dual climate AC. This is deactivated because of the aftermarket stereo. No heated seats because they're cloth seats, obviously. You got 2-tier storage. Got some at the top, some at the bottom. And if you don't mind me moving this, 12-volt cigarette lighter port adapter. Not an ashtray. Okay. I feel a hole back there. No, that's not for a house port. Never mind. 2-tier storage, like I said. Put this stuff back in here. Let's check on your molding, man. Let's see. Very thin, soft touch. It's very thin, but it's soft to the touch. Tweeter. That's a defrost bin. There's no extra speaker up there. So 6 speakers. Track control button. A little coin slot or little pieces of paper, I guess. Now, mirrors don't fold. So that indentation has to be for a higher model. Let me see. Manual seat controls. You know, you gotta pump your brakes. Your tilt. Everything is manual. Electronic Honda on the driver's side. Give us electronic. Everything I'm complaining about is there's probably already been fixed in the next year model or a few years down the line. So ignore what I'm saying, but just know that you're getting this and that in this 2010 LX. Hard touch plastic, hard touch down here, little storage cubby, one more for the passenger. Automatic one touch down for the driver, everything else is manually hold. There's a difference between one touch down and one touch all around, whatever the hell. So some cars have automatic one touch down and up, which means you just tap it, it'll go down, pull it up, and it'll go up instead of having to hold it. Now, some cars like the Jeep Patriot I reviewed is just one touch down. You just tapping it and it goes down. But if you want to go up, you gotta hold it, which is it's stupid to me, but whatever. So, steering wheel cover, a little worn, and that's okay. The dash. Dash is pretty plain. You put the key in, but I do like that. There's one thing that I do like, how the gauges light up. That's nice to me. So, what I'm gonna assume is that this right here what is he listening to? Oh my god. This right here was like a message center, or it was either like, it had to be for like the radio and showing how much the AC was on and things like that. Like, I would have to look into that, and that's okay. Glove box can be locked. Not much storage for that, but your center armrest. You have a tray. You have a deep pocket. It's kind of deep up here. Now, do I want to dig all the way in there and see if there's a 12 volt? I guess I'm gonna do it for the video. 1 second. So yeah, you get a tray and you get one deep pocket, 12 volt outlet. So, thought process on this car. You get 2 cup holders in the front, 2 in the back, manual seat controls, okay stereo system, 6 speakers, electric windows, obviously. No backup camera, anything like that. And this is a Honda. So it's a Honda. Check this out. Check that out, man. Look at that mileage. It runs good. It runs good. It puts power down to the wheels pretty quickly. And I'm not gonna lie. You press this gas, you floor it a little bit, the power gets to those wheels pretty fast. And that's good. It still shifts like nothing's wrong with it. Like it just came out today. That's how it shifts. Like it just came out. Like the transmission just got built and the motor just got put in here. Like it shifts like a clock. That's what they say. On a dime and all that other stuff. I'm gonna start it up for you guys real quick. Starts right up. Engine is still nice and quiet. On your steering wheel, you got your volume controls, radio stations, your source, cruise control buttons. Windshield wiper stock, turn signal stock on the left, hazard lights in the middle. Engine is still quiet, man. We're finna get into this drive. That's obviously why I started up the car. Engine is still nice and quiet. AC still blows cold. It's a damn good car. I kind of like the strip right here. I like when they put the little strip to kind of separate it. Dash is kind of pushed a little back, and it's good because it gives a little bit more leg room for the passenger and the driver. It's kind of folded back a little bit instead of coming forward or angled towards the driver. It looks good. Let's hop into this drive real quick, guys. All right, seatbelts on. Yeah. Oh snap. Now the headlights are on. Wow. I want to get some toots in this horn. Hear how it sounds. That was kind of loud. Anyway, steering already feels good. It's still kind of quiet too. It's not whining or anything like the power steering pump is about to go out. I'm gonna scoot back just a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, this car, to be honest with you, completely honest, front wheel drive obviously, this car really feels like it's been taken care of. feels like the high beams, well, it looks like the high beams are LED. Let me make that turn real quick. Let me get up out that foot, man. It's kind of dark, so I know camera quality isn't at its greatest, but we're gonna try. Power makes it to the wheels fast, but I didn't say the car was fast, okay? I didn't say the car was quick. Just the power makes it to the wheels pretty fast. Now we could drop down to 1, which would put the car in its lowest gear and give it better acceleration. You can see I'm going like, what, 45, 50, going over bumps. There's no knocking from the frame or anything in the engine. All you hear is the wheels rolling across the cracks in the ground with the separation pieces in the ground, the lines or whatever. Hey, look, there's no. Now when you floor it, the engine has a good sound. It sounds pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. It sounds deep, it sounds throaty. Supposed to be going 35, everybody going faster than that. I've overstayed my welcome on this road, so I'm gonna make a U-turn. I didn't mean to go that far. So like I said, we can try and drop it into the lowest gear. Light on, bro. God damn it. That was a good U-turn too. Like I said, the power steering and everything still feels fine. And that was actually a really good U-turn. Like I didn't have to struggle. You know, you don't have to go in reverse or anything like that because of the turning radius of the car. Sorry, I'm testing your car, man. It's getting up there though. It's pretty quick. Once you take it out of normal drive and you start playing with the gears a little bit, she gets up there, man. You know this engine is a good engine too, man. You know Honda still makes some good engines, quality stuff. And it's okay to play around with a car for a little bit. Now, if you're gonna constantly abuse the car and abuse the engine and stuff like that, don't do that. But if you're always speeding, like you're trying to remake Fast and the Furious, you zipping and zapping through traffic and shit, nah, don't do that, man. You wanna test the car, see how it sounds, see how fast it can get to 60? Are you only gonna do this like every once in a while? That's okay. And especially keep up with maintenance on the car, that's fine, dude. But there's so many people that's always speeding, that's always drifting and shit. Like, take care of your stuff, man. Don't then you complain about how the car wasn't reliable, you wasn't taking care of it. Anyway, headlights are on, but I'm gonna have to check on that. I'm gonna check on that real quick. This drive is pretty much over, to be honest with you. I like this car, I'm not gonna lie. I like it a lot better than I like the Civic that I recorded. Now the Civic, yeah, it's more up to date. There's a few more Okay, the headlights are on. Maybe they just pointed down, which you can move them up a little bit, point them up so you can see the road better. But the headlights are on. What the fuck? I'm gonna have to ask him about that. Headlights are on. These are the fog lights. Okay. Wait. What? All right, I'm confused. We finna figure this out right now. Maybe they just changed the wrong bulb. There's nothing much to it. This review was pretty much over. I like this car. I like it a little bit better than the Civic. I know the Civic can be very fun to drive when you're not in the base model. Other than that, it's a really good car, man. We're finna hop into this point of view video. First time doing a nighttime point of view video. That's only because I was busy today. But I had to get this review out the way. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys. Stay safe out there, man. Be careful. See you guys in a little bit.